Okay, so once again, Ja Morant is being suspended by the Memphis Grizzlies for nothing less or nothing other than holding a gun on live while he was on Devontae Pack's Instagram account. This is the same kid and the same incident that happened that got him suspended the first time. He said that he learned his lesson. He realizes how much he has to lose. And not only that, Ja Morant and Devontae Pack, Ja Morant is being sued by a kid who was actually punched in the face and punched in the head by Ja Morant and Devontae Pack at a pickup game in the backyard or somewhere, to where Ja Morant is accused of allegedly having a firearm at that incident as well. I don't think that the Memphis Grizzlies need to suspend him again. I think the NBA needs to suspend his ass. I think the NBA needs to give him at least a 1-year suspension, so that he can gather his thoughts. This is not a kid that is going to be saved by basketball in the NBA. This is a kid that's going to have to be saved by his own actions and realize the consequences of his own actions. Continue to suspend him from the Memphis Grizzlies is not working. That shit is not working. That shit is like a slap on the wrist. The NBA now needs to step in and the NBA needs to suspend Ja Morant for at least a year. I've seen players get suspended for less shit than this, and they be out for a long ass time. Hell, Michael Vick fought dogs and ended up getting suspended for 2 or 3 years from the NFL. So what much more should Ja Morant be suspended for holding pistols on live, so that people who look up to him, kids that follow him, and all this other stuff, he wants to be so tough, let him be tough out there in them streets, outside of the NBA, outside of the spotlight, outside of TV, outside of the teams, outside of everything that's made him who he is right now. If he thinks he's such a gangster, let him be a gangster. Send him to the goddamn streets. Right now, the NBA is nearly culpable in who Ja Morant is turning out to be, because they continue to slap him on the wrist with these suspensions and just, okay, go sit in the corner somewhere. No, go sit. Suspending him from the league would be an equivalent of sending his ass to goddamn jail. Now you no longer get all those perks. You now no longer get everything that the NBA has to offer. You now have to live with the consequences of your actions. And I'm just trying to tell you. Ja Morant is one of those kids that nothing's going to teach him a lesson except the consequences of those lessons. Everything else that y'all are doing, y'all are enabling him, and y'all are babying him, and y'all are patting him on the wrist simply because y'all think that he's going to help you win a championship. No, sit his ass on the bench, sit his ass on the bed, sit his ass at the goddamn house, because he don't need to be in the NBA. I'm just trying to tell you.